Hi, welcome to Training Minutes from Fire Engineering. I'm Walt Lewis. Today we're going to talk about chocking the door. It's a simple task that only takes a few seconds, but can make the whole operation a lot easier, whether it be searching, bringing a hose line through a door, or any other function on the fireground. It's not uncommon for firefighters to use a tool to help chock a door open, which takes a tool out of action. A better option is using a simple wooden chock that every firefighter should carry. Simply placed inside the jamb, at the hinge, or down at the ground, underneath the door, and allowing it to bite keeps the door open, allows the hose line to enter the door without any problems. An improvement on the simple chock is one that has a notch cut into it, so that the notch will allow it to sit on top of the hinge and keep from falling out. Anytime the door is opened up again, pressure's taken off the chock, and the chock remains because the hinge holds it there. Another option commonly used is not the wedge, but a device called the cherry bomb. It's a simple wooden dowel about 2 inches long with a nail driven at the end and bent over. It does the same function, hangs on the hinge, and allows the door to stay open. Something else some firefighters tend to use is a spring clip. There's a couple of functions that can be done on the fireground, and in this case here, instead of putting a chock in place, the spring clip clamps on the door, keeps it open. The only downside to this device is it's a little bit big and obtrusive to sit in your pocket. Another option is using nails, either cut nails or 16 penny nails, 2 or 3 inches in length depending on the type of doors you encounter. Residential doors, typically 2-inch nails are needed, and commercial doors, 3-inch nails. Wooden doors work best for this option. However, metal doors can still be held open. Using a 2-inch cut nail, I can set it into the screw space, and it bites into the door jamb, allowing the door to stay, and every time the door is opened, the cut nail remains. Another option similar to the cherry bomb is a commercially made or a homemade version of the hinge hook. It does the same type of job, hangs on the hinge, keeps the door open, and remains in position every time the door is open and closed. Another option, when you want to have the door just closed but not locked behind you, is using a piece of rubber inner tire, preferably from a 16-inch inner tube of a vehicle. It can be thrown over the doorknob and brought around and thrown over the other doorknob, allowing the door to close but not lock securely. It prevents the catch from locking into the door frame and allows the door to either be closed all the way or partially. Or another option is using another piece of inner tire tube going over, again, the doorknobs with different slits put into it to accommodate for the different widths and styles of doorknobs for a certain type of door. In some cases, you may have run out of chocks or forgot to bring them with you. Your tool, being functional, can set inside the door frame, pry it, use the leverage of the door to buckle down, coming off the hinge up top and biting the floor, creating its own chock. If that doesn't seem to work for you, setting the Halligan in place and closing the door takes it off the hinge that time also. Whatever method you employ, you want it to be functional for you for whatever your task. What you don't want is your hose line acting as a chock for you. Thanks for watching Training Minutes. I'm Walt Lewis.